guys, how's it going? A few minutes ago I was stupid and decided to film this video on the side of the road in Heber. Why would I do that when I can come up to Jordanelle Reservoir and film this video where it's actually pretty and there are nice things to see, like this big rock and that awesome truck pulling a trailer and this awesome reservoir, I guess. Alright, so what I want to do here real quick is introduce you to the KLR 650 and the camping loadout. This is my first camping trip on the KLR 650. I imagine if I do many more, things will change and things will get refined, but I spent a lot of time thinking and plotting and planning and listing and delisting and everything else, stuff to put on this bike before putting stuff on this bike, and now here we are. So I think we've made some pretty good choices, but I'll point out what I've got here and you guys can tell me what you think. So first off, the bike, KLR 650 2008, 6,000 something miles on it. Got it for a song. Did I leave that on? Yes I did. Let's switch it off. Got it for a really good deal. Put new tires on it very recently. Shinko 700s, I think. They're down there somewhere. 700, E700, Shinko E700s. Good. I want to say they're a 60/40 tire. I believe that's correct. And I read good things about them, heard good things about them. Everybody seems to love Shinko. They last a long time and all that. Got the crash bars on here, which do protect the bike on definitely for like a mild crash. Like let's say for instance, it's a kind of a controlled laydown. They definitely protect the fairing in those cases. Got a little scratch there from the last time I did lay the bike down, but they definitely protect for that. The manufacturer of these crash bars, I can't remember, but they're not the really nice ones that everybody talks about. They're like a cheaper one. But again, as I said, they do protect the bike in a controlled laydown. If I were to actually have a catastrophic crash, I expect this thing would be just junked, and the crash bars would have done nothing for it. But you know, on a trail or something like that, lose control of the bike, but I'm at a low speed, they're fine. They're fine. They help. All right, on the front we've got the tank bag. This thing is made by Chase Harper USA. It is USA made. This is the smallest tank bag they make. It's magnetic is all. They've also got a little strap attachment where you can tie it down to the front over there and clip it in, and it to be even more secure than it currently is. But the strong neodymium or neodymium, I never know how to say that right. Big old magnets down in here and up there that hold this thing on very, very well. So I don't know that I'll ever use this strap. Inside of that we've just got water and radio and snacks. Got the map inside there as well. Up in here we've got the sort of a laminate map or whatever you want to call it. Just printed all this off from Google Maps, giving me directions to where I need to go. Since I don't have a GPS except for on my phone, I figured I'd go ahead and print the maps out and have that there. Bungee, a little top mesh pouch as well for notebook, and this cable's going to go in there when it's not being used. Phone obviously mounted with a RAM mount, and that is the iPhone 6 in the Glenn Klecker case. What is it called again? Stowaway tools. Yeah, it's got a bunch of stowaway tools in it, which I love. And then extra GoPro mounted via RAM mount, extended tall RAM mount. Little clock on the mirror there. I think it was $10 for 3. Anyways, moving on. Airhawk seat protector, not seat protector, sorry, bum protector. Yeah, that gives me a little extra comfort on the seat. And I gotta tell you, just hopping off the bike right now, I don't feel like a lot of residual pain. So I gotta say it's working. Yeah, it's working. So it's all mesh up there, and then on the inside, unzip that real quick. Big cushy air thing. See this? Lots of individual or, you know, sort of separated air pouches, pockets to help distribute the air, and then there's a little valve to blow in and release air with. And that thing just, it works. I mean, I've deflated this probably less than half full, just to give myself protection from vibration, and it's definitely making a difference in that regard. And then also the mesh is making a difference as far as comfort. So that's been added to the bike very recently. I don't remember what that cost or what this cost. I'll have links in the description. I think they were probably high 80s to 100. This was over 100, I believe. And this was like 70 or 80, maybe 60. I can't remember. Hat for later on. Tent, Kelty Grand Mesa 2. We got boots to wear around camp. Those are Keens. I don't remember the model name. We got a sleeping pad right there, but that's not the only one. That's more or less for protecting the air sleeping pad, the blow-up sleeping pad, which is the Climate Static V. I have the camo version back here. Got a tripod here. We got a fishing pole here. Don't know the model. I intend to do some fishing where I'm going. Headed up to the high Uintas. This is the road towards Camas, Utah. And Camas is sort of the drop-off point, or the starting point to the high Uintas. So hitting a high Uintas lake up there and intending to do some fishing. Have the fishing license, all the lures and all that stuff with me. I might show you some of that depending on how successful I am while I'm up there. I have knee pads right here. That's for when I get off the road. I may drop the pressure in the tires if I feel like I need to, but I will definitely put on the knee pads, because laying this bike down and slamming my knee into a rock could be a trip-ending experience. I don't want to do that, so I want to protect the knees and the shins so that I can enjoy myself. Chair, you got it, dude. I'm totally bringing a chair. I've taken this camping, camping and also shooting many times. I don't remember when I got these or how I got them, but I've got 2 of them and I use them a lot. Camelback, whatever this is called, Octane 22LR. This thing has got a 3-liter reservoir in it, which is completely full. There is also lots of camera gear in there and a number of other camp items that I'm going to need, headlamp and so forth. Let's see, saddlebags are down here. Saddlebags, I don't remember who makes them. These came with the bike when I bought it. Like, by that I mean the guy who sold me the bike also sold me these, or gave me the saddlebags to go with it. And inside the saddlebags I've got an air pump, I've got all the tools, I've got tire repair, extra oil, I've got clothes, I've got loads and loads of stuff in the saddlebags. So yeah, those are pretty fully loaded, but surprisingly not very heavy. In any case, we've also got the permanently mounted trunk on here, which is a Pelican, I want to say 1560. I might have that wrong. I'll annotate what it actually is. I drilled through it, screwed it down into the rack on the back of the bike to make it a permanently attached fixture. And what else? Besides that, inside of that, I have all my food, a good bit of water, extra water bottles, as well as cooking gear, no tools, maybe some tools. Off the top of my head, I can't remember everything that's in there, but I've got a lot of gear in that Pelican case. Again, it's permanently mounted, just screwed through the box and down into the rack that is on the back of the back of the motorcycle. My idea there is that I want to be able to have at least some amount of tools and capabilities with me everywhere I go. So yeah, keeping this guy here is kind of an important thing to me. What else? Everything's held down by bungee cords, as you can see, and it's on there pretty good. I did a lot of sort of testing, and I did a test ride last night to make sure that it was all going to stay on and that it was going to be comfortable to ride with. I discovered in that testing that I could not wear the backpack comfortably, so I was planning on just wearing this, but I discovered that no, that's going to be real pain, because it changed my posture painfully and I just couldn't manage it, couldn't keep it up. So that had to come off the back and go onto the top of the Pelican case. What else? I think I've covered the majority of it. Yeah, I'll show you some of this stuff at camp after I get it all off the bike and set it up. But as for right now, that is the gear. That is what I'm using on my first motorcycle camping trip. I'm stoked, dudes. I'm less than halfway there probably, but having a great time so far. It's been a nice ride. Heber was beautiful, and Provo Canyon was also nice. And Jordanelle is just as pretty. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Late Boy Scout signing off.